Hello, gorgeous soul. It is all kicking off this week. We have Mercury, the planet of communication, shifting signs and going into Gemini. We have Mars going into Pisces. And then we have Venus, Jupiter and Saturn going retrograde. It's the return of the ex. Whether it's an experience or an ex-lover remains to be seen. Here's your weekly astrology. Hey Gemini, it's all about you. There are so many opportunities for you this week, and can you feel it? There's a frisson of excitement in the air as Mercury, your ruler, goes into your sign. Yeah, baby! That is fabulous news because it gives you, it tweaks you so that all of your skills, all the best parts of yourself are glowing and drawing towards you the conversations and the ideas you need for your future. Now, having said that, we're all being whizzed back to the past in this really severe retrograde weather. And Venus, the planet of love, is in your sign going retrograde. And that could mean all sorts of interesting dilemmas, experiences and thoughts. You're thinking about who and what you love, who you have loved, who you're going to love. But there's a message from the past about who were you actually in your past relationships? Are you pleased with who you were in your previous relationships? How do you differ in your current relationship, if you're in one, than you did in the past? What can you learn from that and where do you want to go? The past is calling you, but it's only calling for you so that you can truly release it and gather your power to be the loving being that you are, unhindered by wounds or past experience. Imagine that. If you've never been hurt, who would you be in a relationship? What would you express? How would you feel about love? Would you open up your heart in a brand new way? This is what Venus retrograde can give you. Some people may want to ignore the lesson, may find themselves going back to past patterns or connecting with people from the past. Certainly there's definitely the temptation to drunk text someone this week, never mind this month. Now, Mars is giving you the strength and the power and the glory when it comes to your career. You've really got drive and tenacity of spirit to keep going forward when it comes to your career. So even if things are on hold, you're coming up with ideas and you're doing things to push yourself ahead. With Mercury trine Saturn, you're also committing to expanding what you can do, to stretching yourself. You know, you've come to the point, maybe you were bored, so bored in lockdown because you've got such an active mind. And now you're thinking, right, what can I do? How can I tweak this? What can I think of that can open up my experiences and my pleasure of expanding? And that should come to you this week. Now, the Sun is trine Pluto and is also trine Jupiter this week. And it's about you getting in touch with your power when it comes to your spirituality and your intuition, but also reclaiming your power. So if there's any reason that you feel powerless, if there was a wound in your past connected to your childhood, connected to your sexuality, connected to money and your sense of value and self-worth, there's the opportunity of a spiritual revelation coming that heals your tender heart. Anyway, have a stunning week, my darling. Come and visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight. And I've just joined TikTok. Not sure how long I'm going to stay, but I've done a couple of funny videos, so come and check it out. It's Michele Knight Tarot, Michele with one L. Lots of love, gorgeous. See you soon. Hi, gorgeous. Before you go, check out my new film on my fabulous psychics. A lot of people ask me for readings. I don't do them anymore, but for over 20 years, I've had an award-winning team of psychics that I truly handpick. So check out the film, let me know what you think.
The purpose of a reading, I feel, is very much to inspire people and to empower people.
It's about hope. It's about guidance.
Using a phone or being with you, it will be the same because the matter is spiritual.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them. So it was a psychic reading.
I don't remember the readings right after because it's not myself giving that, it's actually coming from spirit.
And it is a bit like a three-way conversation. I've got the person on the phone, I've got me, and I've got another voice that's telling me things.
I even shock myself, things that I come up with, and I think, how did I get that? I'm channeling messages only for one purpose, to help people.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.
My priority is to connect to your truth and have the best life that you can have.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go.
You need a feeling of being understood because reading should be empowering.
I will make sure when the reading is finished that you're happy with everything.
I couldn't do anything else. It's part of who I am. It's what I came here for, obviously.
And when they come back and tell you they've got their dream job or the love of their life, that really makes me feel like I'm valued.
I love to hear a sigh of relief. A lot of weight has been lifted off their shoulders.
We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves. I know I have the tools to help you.
Everything begins and ends with you.